And when you become parents, especially, then meditate more to maintain that calmness. Otherwise, you'll be giving birth to monsters. All children are born with equal potential, but in some families they flourish. In some families they become dacoits and murderers, rapists. In some families they thrive and become great educationalists, scientists. Why? It is the environment changes everything. There has been a great research done also by Dr. Lipton, Bruce Lipton. In his book called Biology of Belief, he describes this experimentation. He measured the genetic expressions of children born to mothers who lived in stressful environment. He selected certain pregnant women who lived in ghettos, whose husbands would be sleeping with a gun under their pillow. Mother-to-be will not realize when he would be coming home, always under stress. Now, those of you who have studied science and especially pharmacology, they would know people under stress releases stress hormones. And because of these stress hormones secreted in mother's brain, these neurotransmitters through the bloodstream of mother would reach to the fetus also. Fetus has nothing to do with the stress of mother, but now it is exposed to neurotransmitters which are stress-induced. What happens? Suppose when you are in fight situation, when you are stressed and you are fighting with someone, what happens to your blood flow? Body likes to defend oneself. So a lot of blood is required in hands to punch the other person. And if you are unable to punch the other person, at least you should have more blood in your leg so that you can run away. So it is either fight or take a flight. That situation arises in a stressful situation, see. Or like ostrich, hide your head under the sand. That's a stress. Stress hormones, they make the blood flow more in the limbs and less in the visceral organs like lungs, spleen, stomach, digestive areas. Frontal cortex of the brain. They'll all receive less blood, but more blood will go in limbs and the back part of the brain here. So what happens to a fetus who receives lots of blood supply in the limbs at the cost of visceral organ? Children born to such mothers have poor digestion, less cognitive function. They get very irritated very fast, very angry. Their moods change very rapidly. Spare couple, they should remember, don't fight like hell, because they will be imprinted in your bloodstream. And when you become parents, especially, then meditate more to maintain that calmness. Otherwise, you'll be giving birth to monsters. Remember. And children had nothing to do with all that, see. It is how we create our environment. And based on this environment, the genetic expression comes. Better the environment, better the growth. He also did the experiment with the mothers-to-be, for mothers who were in very well-established, very wealthy neighborhoods, suburbs. no stress. What happens to such children? They have a balanced life. They are more creative. They attain educational scores much greater